Hi everyone, welcome back for another edition of Virtual Yoga. Today we're going to be doing kids yoga. We'll be doing a shorter class today until about 11:30. And again, this particular yoga class is meant for ages like 5 through 10. But parents feel free to join in, kids younger feel free to join in, teens, same thing, feel free to always join in because despite that this is supposed to be for kids, any amount of yoga is better than no yoga. So always just keeping that in mind whenever you're doing any form of exercise. Any amount of exercise is better than no exercises, regardless of the age that it's designed for. Always a few things. You may want to have a block, hand towel, yoga mat if you got them. If not, you could just do it on your carpet, or if you have like a beach towel, those will work just fine. Maybe some pillows, some blankets. It's again really up to you, but those are definitely some props that I would recommend having, or at least a couple of them. You never know when we're going to use them in the practice. But if we're ready, let's go ahead and get this thing started. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged if you'd like. For some people, it's actually more comfortable to sit out with their legs in front of them, or sometimes they call this one the hero pose, where you actually sit on your feet. I'll show you from the side here. Whatever you want to start in, that's fine, as long as you're sitting and you're comfortable. Well, go ahead and close your eyes. Put your hands on your stomach, on the sides of the stomach, and let's take some nice breaths here. Let's really feel the movement of our stomach when we take our inhales and our exhales, feeling the breath move throughout the entire body. I'd like to take 10 really nice breaths here. They don't have to be the deepest breaths possible, as long as you feel like you're comfortable. When you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. And we'll start our practice off in the turtle on its back pose. So you can lay on your back. Bring your knees up to your chest, right? What are you doing? She's going to join us today, I think, and maybe the cat as well. Rocking up and down on the spine, right? Side to side here. You're a turtle on its back trying to get up here. But the only things that you can do are turn here from side to side, lifting up and moving down. What are you doing? What? What do you want? We're not there yet, Wendy. We're not at the up dogs yet. No, not yet. You gonna join us today? Lay down. If you got a dog, let them join, right? Regardless of if you want them to or not, they're gonna participate, right? When you're down on the floor, they love being down on the floor. Now, when we're ready, though, let's make our way out of our upside-down turtle and come to hands and knees. And we're going to do our best to use our breath and move with it. So we'll inhale, move in a certain direction, exhale, move in certain directions as well. Cat and cow pose, as they call this one. So the cat pose, when you exhale, you're going to round your spine forward and look down. And then for the cow pose, you're going to inhale, dip the stomach down, and look up. Exhale, round forward, cat pose. Inhale, back bend, cow pose. Exhale, forward bend, cat pose. Inhale for the back bend, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. One more, exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. And when you're ready, let's put our hands at the top of the mat. We'll have our feet at the back. we're going to do a downward facing dog. And in a down dog, we like to walk our dog while we're here, right? So what you're going to do, you're going to alternate your heels, trying to touch your heels to the floor one at a time. Back and forth, right? The dog is walking here. Maybe we even try something like a three-legged dog. Three-legged dog, I want you to lift, let's say, your right leg up in the air. Lift it up, and then bring it down. And then the other side, the left leg. Lift that leg up, lower it down. One more time each side. Right leg up, lower down. Left leg up, lower down. And let's come to a child's pose. Lowering down here. When you're ready, let's go ahead and lift ourselves up, and we'll make our way into standing. We're going to do some sun salutes, sunrises and sunsets, something we've been doing a lot lately. So when you're ready, exhale, shake it all off, right? Get it all loose, get it out. Shaking that energy around, right? And when you're ready, on an inhale, you're going to lift the arms up above your head, sun rises. Exhale, bend forward, sun sets. Inhale, lift up, sun rises. Exhale, bend forward, sun sets. Inhale, lift up, sun rises. Exhale, bend forward, sun sets. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift up, sun rises. Exhale, bend forward, sun sets. Now we're in our ragdoll pose. Go ahead and just kind of loosey-goosey those arms around. Shake them around here. And when you're ready, let's inhale. We'll lift our arms up. Exhale, bring your hands at your heart. And we're going to do a little bit of the moon salutes. This will work with our sun salutes. So our sun salutes go forward and back. Moon salutes go from side to side. So we'll get to stretch the sides of our bodies a little bit. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to the left. This is called half moon. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. Half moon, right? Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Half moon. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Half moon. Inhale to center. Exhale left. Half moon. Inhale back to center. Exhale right. One more time each way. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Half moon. Inhale back to center. Exhale right, half moon. Inhale back to center. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now let's do a tree pose. We're already standing up. We're ready. So let's go ahead. We'll do this on our right side first. So you have your right foot down on the floor. You're going to lift your left leg up into the air. So you can have your toes on the floor. Maybe bring your heels to the heel. Maybe you bring it up towards the calf. Inner thigh is as high as you can go with your tree pose. Something you might want to consider or try out is having the arms out to the sides, right? Spreading those branches. Or, if you'd like to, you can bring your hands at your heart again. Maybe even lift your hands up. You're spreading your branches. Sometimes we go out wide with the spread. I got a ceiling here, so I can basically just hold on to it and I'm totally fine. But wherever you want to be. Let's hold it for a moment. We're going to try a few new poses today as well. I have a couple in mind that I'd like to try. And when you're ready, lower your left foot down, and I want you to shake that right leg out a little bit. And then we're going to do the other side. So if you're with me, you have your left foot down now, and your right leg is lifting up. Wherever you want it to be. It could just be down towards your foot. Maybe you're lifting it up as high as your inner thigh. Again, wherever, you want to be. Try to find a steady position. Maybe arms out wide. Maybe you're bringing your hands into the heart. Could even lift and spread those branches just directly above you or out wide. Be mindful of your neighbor, right? Whoa. Very good. And when you're ready, lower that foot down. shake off your left leg a little bit. We're going to do a few things. We're going to do Warrior 2. We'll do Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and a different version of Warrior 3 pose. So it's going to be a little bit more balancing here. But let's do it on the same page. Let's have our left foot in front of us. We'll have our right foot behind us. Warrior 1 pose, let's start with our hands at the center. So you're going to line up with your mat here. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to, right? You'll feel a lot of effort going on here in the back of that right leg, front of the right leg, all over your legs, really. Might even feel it into your stomach and into your back. Very good. Warrior 2 pose, you will have your left arm out in front. You'll have your right arm behind. Your left foot will point forward. You're going to bend your left knee. And your right foot will turn out to the side. Feeling the strength of the warrior in these poses. And when you're ready, Warrior 3, this might be a new pose. You might want to take a look at me how I'm going to do this. We're going to be balancing on our left foot. You're going to have your right leg up with your arms out in front of you. And trying to almost line up with your arms here. Again, a lot of balance. So if you have to put your right foot down, that's okay. But if you can hold it up, go for it. Very good. And when you're ready, place the foot down, shake off that left leg again. But we're going to do the other side. So now it's right foot in front, left foot behind for Warrior 1. You have your hands at your heart. Your body is going to face along with the mat, right? We're not going out to the sides. We're going straight with the mat here. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to, especially your left knee. You'll feel a lot more effort here. Makes it a little bit tougher, but only challenge yourself to where you feel like it's okay. If it feels like it's starting to be too much, then let's just take away from the challenge. It's okay to do that. Little by little, we'll get better at it. Warrior 2 pose. Right arm out in front, left arm behind. Your right foot goes forward. Your left foot turns out to the side. And you're going to look towards your right middle finger. If you'd like to, you can always bend your right knee a little bit more too. If this is too easy for you, bend that right knee. Very good. Now Warrior 3 pose. Let me straighten myself out here again. So you're going to have your right foot down on the floor. You're going to lift your left leg up. And you're going to have your arms out in front of you. Nice. Hold it for a little bit. If you need to put your left foot down, that is okay. But if you can hold it up, do the best you can. Very good. And when you're ready, lower down, shake off your right leg. We're going to do another new pose. This one is called the dancer pose. So another one where we're going to be balancing on one leg. This one might be a little bit more challenging, so again, just do the best you can. But let's start off balancing on our right foot. So what we're going to do here, try to grab your left foot with your left hand, lift your right arm up. Very good. And if you can, try to straighten that left leg a little bit. It's hard, but it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Very good. When you're ready, lower down, shake off that right leg, maybe even the left as well. And we'll do the other side. So now you have the left foot down. You're going to grab back with your right hand. Grab your right foot. Your left arm is up. Try to straighten your right leg a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Might just be a little bit. Very good. And when you're ready, lower down, shake it off. let's take a nice wide stance here, and we'll go into our lava flows down the mountain. So we'll inhale, lift up, exhale, go right down through the middle, and we'll start swaying from side to side here. Back and forth with it. Again, we're the volcano. We're gathering that lava, building it up and ready to explode. And when you're ready, inhale, lift up, bring the lava with you, and we're going to exhale over our right side. So flow down, and then gather the energy again. Swaying. And when you're ready, inhale, lift up, bring your lava with you, and exhale over your left leg. Flow down. Gather energy, sway. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, bring the lava with you. Exhale over your right leg, flow down. Gather the lava. We'll do it one more time, 2 more times, maybe to each side. When you're ready, inhale, bring the lava with you. Exhale over your left leg, flow down. Gather energy. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, bring the lava. Exhale over your right leg, flow down. Gather energy. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, bring the lava. Exhale over your left leg, flow down. And we'll gather energy. But while we're here, maybe let's do a triangle pose. Let's take our hands. We're going to walk our fingertips over to our left foot. Grab your left foot with both hands. But a triangle pose, what we're going to do, we're going to have our left hand down, and we're going to lift our right arm up to the ceiling, trying to point that arm up straight. You see the triangle in this, right? Very good. When you're ready, lower your right hand down and walk those fingertips over to the other side. So you'll grab onto your right ankle with both hands to start. But a triangle pose, you're going to have your right hand down, holding on, lifting your left arm up to the ceiling, pointing the arm up straight as best as you can. Breathe. Hey, Wendy. You want to join us? And when you're ready, come back to the center. And maybe Wendy can show us all how to do a downward facing dog. Come inside. Very good. And let's do it. Down dog. Oh, and get some kisses from your dog while you're here. Thank you so much, Wendy. It's very nice. You just want to steal the show. Do you want to teach this class, Wendy? You show everybody how you do it? Ready? Down. Down. Great job. Okay, and if you're excited, give it a little yell, right? Give a little bit of a yell. All right, go on. All right, when you're ready, let's go ahead. We're going to lay on our backs here. While we're laying down, we're going to do a bridge pose. So let's start off just laying down. You're going to try to lift your stomach and your hips up to the ceiling. So what you can do with your hands, you can always have your hands on the floor, or you can take your hands and use them as little bitty poles here. Little bridge supports is what they're really called. Putting your hands on your hips. Very good. Nice strong bridge, right? When you're ready, lower down. And we'll do it again. Bridge. Thank you so much for challenging me. Okay, if you're ready, go ahead and lower down. Sometimes they're going to make you take a break, even if you don't want to. They're going to say, it's time for you to take that break and love on me. Right, Wendy? If you're ready, let's do it one more time. You're going to lift up, stomach, right? Let's make it challenging. Let's take away one of our supports here and lift our left leg up. You might want to have your hands on the floor for this one. And then lower that foot down. And then the right foot. Taking away the support. lower down. Left foot, lower down. Right foot, lower down. Love your dog. And then lower down. Give yourself a little hug here, back into our upside down turtle. Really, you're so excited. Why are you so excited today? Oh, what? She has a lot to say, right? What are you trying to tell me? When you're ready, let's go ahead. We'll come into a child's pose again. So we're going to have our hands down, our knees down, laying down. Wendy, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? You sit. Sit. Down. Thank you. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. What are you going to do? Right, what are you going to do? Go on, Wendy. Go to your mom. Let's do a fish pose. Fish pose is a little bit different than our bridge pose. We're still going to lay on our backs, but we're not going to be lifting our hips or our legs up. We're really going to be trying to lift our chest up. So let's lay flat. Can be really tough at first to do, but we'll get there. So what you're going to do, it's more of the chest that you're going to lift up here. So maybe I'll have my arms behind me. You see how my back is just coming up, barely up off the floor here. Maybe you move your neck into it just a little bit. And lower down. Very good. Let's do it again. Lift your chest up. Maybe move your neck. And lower down. Very good. One more time. We have to do it 3 times, right? That's one of the rules. So you lift your chest up and your head up, keeping your legs down. And then lower down and back into your turtle. I think we might try one more kind of a strengthening pose, and then I think we'll be ready to stretch a little bit. This is a pose I haven't taught for a while. It's called a wheel pose. With the wheel pose, if you feel like you're really struggling, more so with your arms, you can always do a bridge pose instead. So if you feel like, I don't really know, I feel like my shoulders kind of hurt me, or I just can't really do the pose, you can always do a bridge because in its essence, it does the same thing. But with the wheel pose, you're going to have your feet down. You're going to have your hands. Let's try to put them up towards our ears here. And you're going to lift your hips up and push up with your arms. Very good. Just for a little bit, right? And when you're ready, lower down to your shoulders and lay on your back. Very good. It's a tough pose, right? Laying back into the turtle. And I think we're ready to do a little bit of stretching. But before we stretch, let's just close our eyes for a moment. Come back to your seated position, wherever you're comfortable. And just really try to feel all that work that you've done. I'm sure you can feel some differences. Maybe your body feels a little bit hotter. Maybe it feels just like there's more energy moving through you. Kind of feels like things are moving and flowing. Just observe that for a moment. We have enough time to do 2 poses, and then we're going to wrap up our practice. Let's do a butterfly pose. Or actually, you know what? Let's do a dragonfly pose. We can knock out 2 things at once. Dragonfly, you're going to spread out your legs as far as you can. You're going to lean forward. And with this, you're going to stretch your inner thighs. You'll stretch the back of your legs, and you'll also stretch your back. So just really gently placing your hands down. Some people can get their chest and their head all the way down. But don't pull and yank as hard as possible to do that, because a lot of times we end up hurting ourselves. And we don't want to hurt ourselves in yoga. Yoga's purpose is to fix ourselves, to treat ourselves, and help ourselves. So if it feels like you can't bend so far, that's okay. Like I said earlier, the more we practice, the better we will get at this. And that can be said about anything. It's not just yoga. If you want to be a really good artist, what do you have to do? You have to paint. You have to draw every day. Even if it's just 10, 15, 20 minutes every day, you will constantly get better at it. Very good. When you're ready, real slow, lift yourself up. Maybe just lean back a little bit. Or pet your cat if your cat is deciding to show up now. I guess he got tired of the dog stealing the show. So Rob decided to make his way in. We're going to do one more thing. It's going to be a short twist. We'll do it to each side. So maybe I'll show you from the side here. You're going to have your feet on the floor. You're going to have your knees bent. Let's twist to our left side. I like to use a block here. It is up to you. If you don't have one, you don't have to worry about it. But I want you to twist to your left. Have your left hand behind you, maybe on the block, or maybe just on the floor. It's okay. Again, if you don't have a block, no worries. Sometimes what I'll do, if I don't have a prop, if I have like a book or something like that, you could always use the book as the same thing. Try to find a really thick book like a dictionary or something like that. Maybe 2 of them if you have them. Good job, Rob. And when you're ready, let's slowly unwind from it. Just go ahead and hug your knees. But again, if we do one side, we have to do the other. That is the number one rule of yoga. Do both sides. Might not be done in the same way, but we have to do it the other side. So we'll have our feet on the floor. We got our knees bent. We're going to twist to our right now. So you have your right hand behind you. Hand on a block, maybe on your dictionaries, as we said, or maybe not. Maybe it's on the floor. It sort of depends. If you have really long arms, you might not have to worry about that. Some people have really long arms. Others have really short arms, and they kind of struggle, and that's why they need some support here. But it's not cheating to use support. This is just a way for us to help ourselves. We don't want to sacrifice ourselves. Right? We want to have something to help us. So it's okay to use props. When you're ready, slowly unwind from your twist. Hug your knees one more time. And we're at the end of our practice. If you're ready, you can come back to your seated position, or if you'd like to, you can always lay on the floor in what we call the angel pose, or sometimes I've even heard it called a starfish before. But if you want to try this one out, you lay on your back, you spread out your arms, you spread out your legs. This is why they call it the angel, or like a snow angel if you've ever done that before. I'm sure you have. Everybody has at some point, right? But that's up to you. Wherever you want to go, you make your choice and you go there. And close your eyes. There's nothing to see anymore, but just more to feel and pay attention to. And I want you to pay attention to your breath as best as you can. And if you have a thought come to mind, the moment you start thinking, let it go and come right back to your breath. This is a practice we'll be doing for a long time, probably the rest of our lives. So it's good to start it early if we can. thank you all for watching and sharing your practice with me. But our practice is officially at an end. Namaste.